Hello everybody, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in my let's play of Hearts of Iron 4 as the Russian Federation in the Third World War in the Millennium Dawn mode. Всем привет, дорогие друзья! And bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Here you can see good old David Cameron being quite happy, Obama having his mouth open wide, and Merkel just watching with her Russian agent. View to the point. Alright, let's get straight into the game. We are in the 28th of May 2008. Let's go. This is how far we progressed. We're actually pushing quite well into the Benelux countries. We liquidated nearly all of the German resistance, and we are still fighting against the huge front line here of the Baltic, not Baltic. What's that again? Of the I forgot, all the Balkan states, yeah, Balkan states. Plus, we launched our offensive into the Turkish country, and the wheat duel is going quite smooth. Quite smooth to advance into Turkey. I don't know why, but they thought we wouldn't attack them. Well, they were bloody mistaken, and now they are paying the ultimate price for that. Well, let's first get our industry up and running. We have 3 dockyards, quite a bit actually. When did we get our new missile cruiser after 105 days? Well, fine, here, let's see. Naval only. Carrier. Our navy is currently consisting out of 1 carrier. So yeah, we could really need more carriers, that's for sure. Let's get some more carriers here. Carrier, let's build them so long until we got the new. Let's build, yeah, unlimited carriers. Let's see, let's get more carriers, fine. What's that? Base in very low supply? Why is that base in very low supply? I have no bloody idea why. But we have to liquidate these units here. Liquidate them quick before they recapture more American ground. With them, we'll march into Philadelphia. These units have the ultimate task to go and capture our provinces. I mean, the USA is completely now under our occupation. Plus, we should ship our Kazakh units, our Kazakhstani units into America. Here, Kazakh units, 15 divisions we have from Kazakhstan, get into the American Union. They're on their way, and Canada will capitulate soon after we nuke them. Therefore, that shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see where our units are. We have 3 here. Go ahead and capture this province. After they do, we'll tell them to join these units and then to go for the ultimate task to capture Ottawa. Firstly, I have to remanage the front line because it's way too broad. We can't manage to fight on such a broad front. That's simply not possible. Let's say on this front line it should be fine. Although it's red, it should be, well, somewhat okay. Go to march into Canada. The Americans can wait. They will suffer anyways. They will be joined by these units, plus by these. So we have 18 here, and these will join as well. So we have 24 units under the command of General Sergei Surovkin. On the way, and we need some bombers, strategic bombers. We have them here, I think, in Utah. Can you reach Ontario? Yes, you can. Great. So we should get air supremacy there, and our unit should basically push in into Ottawa and Montreal. Ottawa. I think after we capture Ottawa, I don't know how they call it, the Canadians. Sorry. Then they should capitulate. Let's deploy some 200 multi-role fighters in New York, so the Americans can have something to watch, can't they? 3 dockyards. Well, I'm gonna go for Destroyer 4 so long until I got my new missile cruiser up and researched. Actually, let's go for Destroyer 4s, yeah. Who needs carriers? Come on, let's go for Destroyer 4. There we go, 1.5 per month. That's somewhat acceptable, let's say. Well, the Norwegians managed to push in. They managed to push in. That's not acceptable at all. We have to nuke them and cut them off. Well, I'll do that just fine. We have strategic bombers here. Go to Northern Scandinavia and some strategic bombing. Look, there are 6 units. I simply have to attack these units there. Then I have to nuke them as well. Nuke them once. After that, we should encircle these units here. That's all strategic thinking, strategic playing and strategic thinking. Then the Norwegians are doomed, but they are advancing into our sector. I don't like this. We need to dispatch more units to there, more units. God damn it, Norwegians. I don't have any units in the proximity, that's the main issue though. I can't really deploy any units there, can I? Uh-oh, that's the problem. I have some Belarusian units, so let's tell here these 5 units to join the Norwegian front. Let's attack that division in order they can advance, but there are way too many units. We just had 5 divisions. I didn't expect a breakthrough from the Norwegian forces. At 42 here, I'm gonna deploy at once 11 to the Norwegian front, using the pressure from the Baltic front, but maximizing the pressure on the Norwegian front. Okay, attack all of the units here, attack all of them. They shouldn't advance any further. In all of the other provinces we are doing superbly well. Here superbly well, pushing into these states just fine, just superbly well. Our tank units have a breakthrough of 1,800. That's why I always say have less tank units but really powerful ones. They are worth it. The Allies did certainly reinforce their possessions here in northern Germany. Yeah, but this won't help them. This certainly won't help them. And let's check our war against the Americans going splendidly. Units are arriving on the front. We have to go into Montreal and Ottawa. This, Estonia has lost the war and surrendered. There we go. We got rid of the Estonians. Let's get rid of these Latvian divisions then. Rid of them. After that, what Belgium has capitulated as well. Who would have expected that? Our tank units are blitzing through the sector. That's blitzing straight through the sector. We need, I'd say let's get more, I don't know, support equipment. I'm training tons of units, don't forget this. Tons of units, basically, tons of units. Let's get more support equipment. Let's say 2 more lines here. We have to see them, of course, as well. There we go. Support equipment should be all the way down below. Some factories. Yeah, we have to repair them. Well, soon we are going to repair all of these factories. We are already, but that's gonna take quite a while. The war is going great on every front, against the Dutch, against just everybody. I'm gonna tell these tanks to put in Amsterdam, into Den Haag. The Dutch capitulation should be imminent as well, if I'm not mistaken. And the Netherlands has capitulated. There we go. Okay, pushing into France. We did break through the Maginot Line. There we can see the resistance of the French stiffening. They are more, well, determined to fight on. And they are pushing the Turks. The Turks have, well, that's like this quite undefendedly. Quite certainly undefended. That's, I don't know why. I mean, it's bad for them, good for us. Belarus basically controls Kaunas and Bialystok, which is, well, making the country look better, I'd say. Look at that. They got 2 new provinces. Plus they are quite the powerhouse now, with 60 military and 28 civilian factories. So the empire of Belarus, you could say to them. Although they are reactionary. Belarus. They have national strength. They are going for national strength. Yeah, the Belarus is 25% popularity, that's fine. Which path did they actually pick? I don't know, they didn't pick anything else than national strength. They got lots of troops installed in Riga. Let's finish them off, these units in Riga. Plus we are pushing back the Norwegians from where to there where they came from. And they're having heavy casualties. Back to the American theater. We have units pushing into Ottawa, but not that many, into Montreal. I want to capture Montreal, it's quite undefended. So I'm gonna nuke Ottawa. I can't because I don't have air supremacy. Look to that, the Canadians are actually using their planes. Fighter, go ahead, go get air supremacy. Now let's nuke. I don't have air supremacy. Oh, it's because it's in a different province. We did capture Montreal already. If we nuke Ottawa a couple times, then the Canadians should absolutely capitulate and we should be controlled in all of Canada and in all of America. But let's get our first nuclear strike on Ottawa. We certainly look to the resistance. They don't quite like us, to be honest. So we have to get clearly lots of more training units. We can just rename them to guarding, to garrison, just Guardia. Guardia. There we go. Rename them just fine. Train. No, what? Let's train 200. 200. Okay, we can train 165 at the most. We are training 2.24 million men and women. 1.24 million. That's surprisingly much, isn't it? Okay, pushing into France. Oh, the French surely get a reminder of 1941. Yeah, surely they do. But this time they lost Strasbourg. I'm gonna nuke Paris nevertheless. Soon, soon. First take care of the Canadians. Let's nuke Ottawa one more time. And go ahead and capture it as well. And one more time. And now they should capitulate. And the Canadians have capitulated. Canada has capitulated. All of their forces ceased the fight. And we're gonna take care of their last remnants. And after that we're gonna establish the right to control Norfolk. Norfolk. Oh. Well, we control New York. Look to that. Filthy Americans. We have to get rid of them, so this unit will get rid of these units. Let's say these 3, and I need, let's say these 6 will go to Norfolk. These 2 can help them capture New York. There we go. Pushing into Maine. Look to that. Russian, just Russia. I mean, regain some new territories for the Russian people. Isn't that great? Isn't that a great thing? Well, apparently the American unit doesn't have any cores on these provinces. Well, that's sad for them. Sad for them. We can apparently also release the Confederate States of America. Haha, that's funny. Armenia controls too much territory. Let's ask them for control of some states. They want to keep one so they can keep Erzurum. We're gonna take Malaysia. Armenia, oh, 2 divisions. Sure. Just 2. Just 2. Igor Sergeyev. Первая армия. Go and continue the push. There we have some Turkish units encircled here. Let's get rid of them. After that, continue the push into central Turkey. And the Czech Republic has capitulated. The war is going surely for our side. There we see. Well, it's the American Civil War apparently. They have a war contribution of 5%. And if you check Russia, we have 93%. But we lost 675,000 men and women. Well, the Allies lost certainly, I wouldn't say more than we did. Because they didn't lose that much, did they? What about Tajikistan? They are holding well against the... Well, it's all of mountains, so... But the... I don't know, the Americans decided to ally with an Islamist country. Therefore, that's quite interesting. The NATO just allied with a Islamist country. We didn't see that in history, did we? No, it's a new thing. Why would they do such a thing? But why? That's why. Get more, here, I guess, for equipment, and then more mechanized. Mechanized, or mechanized? No, motorized, not mechanized. We have 3 dockyards. When I still didn't get my cruiser, which I wanted to get so deeply. Oh, 84 more days, wow. But then I'm gonna get more destroyer force if that's the case. We need so much iron though. We need so much iron, unbelievable. We need 20 more iron. Let's just get more than 20. So it doesn't bother us for quite a time. Although that's the Russian war machine. The Russian war machine is certainly, well, it certainly requires lots of equipment, and there you see, we are, well, just our tanks are pushing the French troops away. Russian quality, I just want to say here, Russian quality T-90 tanks. Alright, air supremacy, where's my strategic bomber? I have the, oh, they did recapture Berlin, they did recapture Berlin, look to that, these filthy, I don't know what they are even, these, I don't know what we are fighting, our Slovakian units, these Slovakians recaptured Berlin. Well, they're gonna pay for the recapture of Berlin. I need more. I have the feeling I should produce more strategic bombers. I'm not producing any of them. Do I? No, I really don't. So I'm gonna here production. What can we switch away safely without damaging our production? Let's check. I mean, we need everything. Therefore, we can't really switch things away. But nevertheless, let's switch away the one path. Let's switch away this path. Let's get here. It's a problem now because I can't cancel it, so I have to cancel all of them. All of them. There we go. All of them are cancelled. Now let's get more strategic bombers. Where are they? 2 lines of require a shit ton of equipment, that's for sure, but it's alright, I guess. Need 3 tungsten. Tungsten, fine. Let's get from the Chinese. Then let's also get, well, I guess, more sport equipment. There we go. Fine. Okay, our strategic bombers. I think they can even reach Paris from there in the Rhineland, but you can reach Paris, can you? Yes, you can. Now let's nuke Paris. Let's nuke Orléans, Orléans and Paris, Paris and Rouen, Rouen and Le Havre, Basse Normandie. And there we see a French capitulation should be imminent after the capture of Paris. And France has capitulated. There we go. One more NATO country for under the rule of the CSTO. Now NATO is, I don't know, kind of no more. We'll have to, well, always the Japanese. Why the Japanese? Well, we'll have to train some Marines, therefore the next thing I'm gonna research will be Marines. We don't really need Marines, certainly we can also invade them just with the help of sheer nuclear bombs. It's also gonna work just fine, if you ask me. So these, motorized divisions will land in country, but we have to liquidate the resistance here of these units. We have to get rid of them as quick as possible and tell our tanks to march across the Italian frontier. Let's just tell them to go to Italian and Spanish fronts. They are recapturing provinces here. That's of course they are. Of course they are. Get rid of these units. There we go. I'll have to split them. 6 into Italy and the half into the other. So there we go. Gvardijska Company Brigada. Yeah, готов. General Pavel Grachiev, you'll go and fight against Italy. Milan, Venice, push all the way to Rome, but I will use nukes, of course, to stiffen things up, per se. And these 8, they capture, and they'll go against the Spanish units, against the Spanish fortifications here. After killing these, they are overrun, so that's great. These tanks go ahead and fight against the Spanish units here. The Spanish. Oh, you have 2 front lines apparently. I don't mind, to be honest. Just push against Madrid. Redeploy. Alright, our core population is 145 million. Our non-core is 554 million. We still have the stagnant birth rate, but we are still experiencing positive growth. That's a superb thing. We are using lots of factories to repair our factories. Okay, there we go. Smyrna, the last units, recapture them, and then they'll launch the final offensive against, I don't know, Nova Scotia, Halifax, and against Maine, which the Americans own. Then it will be rest in peace, Americans. Just march up towards the country, capture it rapidly, and we are already there, you can see it. And superb, you go ahead up there, and you go up there. That's it. That's it. What's that? Social liberals. That's not a thing. We see that often. Probably don't. Look to Russia. Look to Russia. Didn't we make Russia truly glorious? We did. And they'll go ahead and take care of Halifax. There's nothing which can strike into our back. We have units here pushing against the Spanish. Vнимание! Alright, here, I need to tell my bombers here. This strategic bomber go into, let's say, northern Italy. Actually, southern Italy, just to nuke Rome. And this bomber, not into Scandinavia, no need for you. And you go into northern Spain to nuke the Spanish. So we're gonna drop nukes on Madrid. So let's drop a nuke on Madrid. And what's the province? Castile. And drop a nuke on Rome and on Anzio. And Anzio, there we go. So how do the Italians feel about that? Russian supremacy in the world. There, look at that. May of you know a little bit more about the Second World War. And this province was an area which has been always held by the Soviets or by the Germans. By the Germans until the Soviets break through. Now we are gonna liquidate these troops here, which will result in massive losses for the Allied units. And we did capture Riga. So Latvia will lose their capital soon. They aren't even moving in. They fought for it, but what's the point of fighting if you aren't moving in? There we can see a naval invasion. But they have no... Okay, Latvia has capitulated. There we go. So, the peace treaty will be certainly a tasty thing, I can assure you that. We did lose 828,000 men and women. But, I mean, for the countries, for the sheer amount of countries we captured, that is certainly worth the losses. We're pushing into Madrid quite unopposed. I wouldn't have expected to see things going that smoothly, actually. Where did the Allies put their units? That's the question. So, I'm gonna tell some tanks to march into Madrid. And to capture this port here and march into Madrid. The Spanish... what's that? Oh, Spain has capitulated. Spain has lost the war and has surrendered. There seems to be no way their military is able to continue the fight. Alright, getting country one by one. If we check the map mode here, we can see NATO just is consisting of some provinces here, while the still captured most of Europe. Glory to us, probably. Glorieux. Have to get rid of these units, okay, they are death overrun. There are some American units, but we are gonna tell our tank units to go ahead and to capture Portugal. Portugal will fall next. Execute rapidly against the Portuguese. I'll tell these to kill them, therefore they have no supply left. Powerful Russian tank divisions, what do I else have to say? Recapture them and then capture Coruña. Coruña, I think it's on Spanish. Coruña, what's that? A dangerous naval invasion? Oh no. Dunkirk, we're in eastern Ukraine. Well, they have no supply, but they are quite well defended. But they should starve to death at one point. I simply can't understand the AI landing into ports where they have no naval dockyards. Plus, when they are struggling so much in the whole front, I really can't see the point of that. The Armenians is actually happy with the provinces they captured, but I will let them have, let's say, Erzurum, or I'm gonna take Wern. Ask for Wern, Erzurum. Where's Malatya? Okay, they can keep Erzurum. Okay, there we go. So, Armenia. It's taking quite long actually to get the missile cruiser. We're just playing on a low speed, that's why, perhaps. With modern hardware, we need 11 tungsten. Let's get from the Chinese, shall we? Let's check our military shortly. We have in total 284 divisions, but 284 are enough, how you can see, to conquer the world. Yep, they are. Plus some nuclear bombs. So we are the strongest power in the world. The Chinese are nowhere even close of being so strong as we are. Our factories are simply superb. Soon we'll take China as well. I gave China the choice to join us, but if they don't want to, they'll pay for it bitterly. Bitterly, they will pay for it. So, how are my mechanized units going? Motorized? They're training somewhat, yeah. And Italy has lost the war and has surrendered. There seems to be no way their military is able to continue the fight. Oh, such a big surprise, isn't it? Now we have to get rid of the last Italian divisions here, which are still continuing the battle. They are retreating into Slovenia. Well, look to that, superbly. Who can stop us? Is there a country in the world, I'm asking you? I'm gonna ask you, is there a country in the world who is able to stop us? No, and there never will be. Well, let's get our infantry training units up. They are training way too long. I'm just gonna get them all deployed. 100 divisions just deployed, and they will have the Guardia, but they will garrison a big area. They will garrison all of the countries here which we captured recently. All of them. Okay, I hate it when I click the airfield, because all of my things go in vain then. So we have to click carefully through all the provinces we captured, which is quite a good amount of provinces actually, if you see. We need so many units to capture these, to just guard these provinces. I guess 100 wasn't even somewhere of close being enough, no way. So if we wanted to garrison the whole coastline, we would need 360, and its number is even rising more. Wow, that's unbelievable, that amount of units we need. Look to that place. Frankfurt, Munich, Strasbourg. 558, okay, why not? 500, 600, 611, yeah, of course. Let's see, yeah, all the way. 669 required, 678, 600, yeah, why not? Okay, that's certainly overkill, perhaps. Look at that, Gibraltar, we're gonna take as well. There we go, like this. Well, I mean, 800, yeah, 1,000. I'm sure we'll pass the 1,000 mark quite soon, I can assure you that. We're gonna, yeah, 1,024 minimum divisions, minimum. Well, let's, being backs of being too strong, well, let's say, okay, we need 215, 166 to garrison the provinces here, 166. I need to train more divisions. I'm sure I'll need more infantry equipment though. I'm training 2.68 million men. I'll need, yeah, I have minus 92,000 infantry equipment. Oh, yeah, we need to get far more weapons. Let's just queue in tons of AK-47Ms, 74Ms. That's massive amount. A huge, massive amount of AK-74Ms. Okay, now let's get them all filled in with our factories. We need tons of weapons to be able to continue to fight the war and to occupy the provinces we got. But our army is 6.28 million men and women strong. That's certainly a good achievement. 3 dockyards. We have, what do we have? We got a new rocket. Well, I'm not gonna use rocket interceptors. They are just so old. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna continue the reproduction until I got my missile cruiser, which I'll get after 57 days. So our fleet has in total 96,600 sailors. We have 1 carrier, the Moskva class carrier. That's quite a bit. Well, of course our ground forces are the strongest one. I mean, that's always the case. Well, I'm gonna queue in more destroyers just because that should be produced, and yeah. In St. Petersburg. So the Russian naval production is truly thrilling, just experiencing a really good growth. There we go. We're gonna tell our units to push into Norway. I'm sorry, Norwegians, but you shouldn't have started the offensive. I didn't want to start the war against you, but you are in the NATO, therefore you're gonna pay for it with the loss of Oslo. They will lose Oslo. And we have to kill the Liepaya, I guess. It's called Liepaya. Get rid of the last remnants here in the Baltic sector. There we go, get rid of them. Superb. Oh, what? We did capture Portugal. Portugal did capitulate. Now they should. After we captured Porto. Alright, they did already. And Portugal has capitulated. Oh, there are some units. Such a big surprise. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Well, we are gonna get rid of them at once. And after that, I'm gonna send 1 tank division just to march into Gibraltar, which is garrisoned by a Turkish unit. Alright there. Alright there. Hungary is gonna fall soon. Let's check the here NATO. That's what's left of the European NATO theater. The Balkan countries, as well as Great Britain and Denmark and parts of Germany here. We can't capture because they stuffed all the units into that area. Let's encircle them. Now their losses should be far above 1 million. And in Russia, the Americans, they just like to recapture stuff, don't they? We're gonna recapture Philadelphia and capture Halifax. Other facts, we certainly need more units. I mean, we need tons of more infantry training units. We simply don't have the resources for that. Yeah. But, I mean, that's alright. That's alright. We're doing just well. Like, now we need to capture Gibraltar. Let's go ahead and capture the Spanish unit. They are retreating or doing whatever he is. Давай. Oh, Israel goes to war. Morocco, these bloodthirsty Israelis and these bloodthirsty Moroccans. So Morocco declared war on West Sahara and Israel and Palestine. Well, I'm not gonna... I could invite Morocco to my faction now, but do I want to do that? They are in war with whom? With Algeria. They are reactionary. Let's go ahead and invite Morocco to our faction. Invite to faction, there we go. We've accepted to join the offer. Morocco should do just well, if you ask me. So the CSTO has grown by 1 member. That's great. Peaceful expansion. Peaceful expansion is what I wanted to achieve, but if the AI doesn't want to achieve that, well, then they're gonna pay for it. Well, there we have some Taliban units trying to push into, what's that, defender, yeah. Taliban units trying to push into Tajikistan, but this won't happen. We will soon reinforce Tajikistan and finish the jobs, then finish the task of the Soviets in Afghanistan. Sorry, the Soviets did not able to finish their task in Afghanistan, but we are certainly going to assure that they will finish it. Can be sure of that. We have lots of troops garrisoning the provinces. We should also attempt to lower resistance. I forgot completely. So lower resistance and guard the ports. So we need 166. Yeah, I would say 200. If we also assign them to the provinces here in Turkey, yeah, 172, 173 even. That's acceptable, isn't it? 173 divisions are required. Vladimir, get rid of that last division there. And now the Baltic Front can be used somewhere else. Well, where should we use the Baltic Front? I think I'm gonna ready a invasion of the UK with them. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna get the finest and pristine division here. I'll like 10. 10 should be enough already, I'm quite certain. I mean, 5 is enough already. 5 units are enough. Period! Let's just name it Britansky Front. The British Front, it means. And before I continue with that, I will take a break here. So thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am Sacred and I am out. See you next time. Also go sure to check the description for active votes. Polls, I mean. Thank you and goodbye. Have a nice day.